cold outside and my lip still wants to come in. Still snowing. Hey guys, Andrew has a Black Friday promo on GembaRed lights. I don't know if you guys know, but these are the PBMT red light therapy body panels that I use myself. I don't have the ability to edit videos today. I'm at grandma's cabin and it's too hard to do it on the phone. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you why I use these lights, the discount, and how to get like the little link or whatever it is that he uses. The other thing is, since I can't edit videos, I'm gonna put some screenshots below in individual comments to this video. One of the reasons that I use his lights, I've tested a bunch of different lights. I've got like 12 brands, I think, maybe 11. I can't remember what it is. You've seen pictures of my office in Florida upstairs. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's Juve, there's Platinum LED, there's GembaRed, there's Huga. The list just goes on. There's Mito Red, there's Mito Gen from overseas. Like there's a whole bunch of stuff, and I haven't released any of these, the footage or the, I'm still testing them myself. I have a light therapy bed that I made. It's got lights hung all around it. I have a sound therapy bed that I was outfitting with red light therapy. So I built my own stands and hung, lights on the sides and over the top and whatever. I like Andrew's panels for one reason, and that is they're super straightforward. There's no gimmicky, there's no blue lights in them. I think some of this pulsing and the blue light stuff is a little bit out there. I don't know if, that's really applicable for all situations. In some cases, I think you should avoid that actually. I also love his information. He's the only person that I've ever seen to produce red light therapy information on the GembaRed.com blog like I do on Certified Saunas. He tests everything. He tests red light therapy bulbs, heat lamp bulbs. He tests all kinds of stuff. He doesn't even sell those. It just, to establish a baseline of that data and understanding is extremely invaluable. And here's why. When you buy a full spectrum sauna from a company like Sunlighten or Clearlight or whatever, a lot of times the salespeople will lie to you and say, hey, if you don't have all three wavelengths near, mid, and far, you're not going to get a complete detox, or your body's not going to get the complete benefit. Well, here's the issue with that. In a Sunlighten Impulse, you have a 50 LED array that's on three walls of the sauna behind a grill, right? That's on a cycling mode that the sauna controls off and on throughout your sauna session. So for one, you can't control where you get the light penetration, and you really want it on your front side. You want it on your chest, in my opinion. You want to do both sides, but you lose that. Second, it's blocked, like literally visibly blocked. And third, it's cycling. So if you do X amount of session, you're not actually getting the red light therapy. If you do like a Clearlight Sanctuary or something like that and has these full spectrum heaters that they say are near infrared, I'm going to post the screenshots for whoever asks them. We tested these on a spectrometer. It falls off a cliff from 1,000 nanometers and down. Well, when these pesky little email campaigns from the sales agents come out and they're basically like, hey, you should buy a sauna with a full spectrum sauna with our near infrared sauna heaters in it. Check out this research on PubMed. Check out the NASA thing on low light laser level therapy, or LLLT, right? Well, that's a bait and switch, and here's why. And the customer is the only one that suffers. It's not the money that you lost. It's not that you're being duped. Like, that's not the worst part. The worst part is that you think you're getting these wavelengths, and you think you're getting true photobiomodulation, and you think you're getting real red light therapy at a reasonable intensity, not like chromotherapy in the ceiling of a sauna, which is a 25 low watt LED array that's not pointed at any part of your body that can really absorb it. It's just mood lighting, right? And then you have these, like I say, these salespeople trying to say, oh, if you don't buy the sauna with this, you won't get all the benefit. The worst part is you buy that and you're not even getting the benefit because you're not getting the wavelengths that you think you are. You know what I mean? So in every single case, I always go back to far infrared sauna for hyperthermia or sweating, aka heat therapy, and body panel for red light therapy or photobiomodulation. Why? Two reasons. There's a reason why every real red light therapy body panel on the planet has its own power supply, its own heat sink, its own cooling fans. It draws current, in order to convert that into a reasonable output for red light therapy so that you can get photobiomodulation, it takes equipment to do that. You're not going to get that in these little strips that they sell on Amazon for $25. It's not the same intensity. You can't do 2 5-minute sessions a day and really get the benefit like you can with a GembaRed panel. That's why I use them. Second thing is, when you use red light therapy outside of your sauna session, you're not covered in a thick layer of sweat. And if you research photobiomodulation studies, there is a correlation with high core temp, high body temperature, hyperthermia, diminishing photobiomodulation effect after a certain threshold. And so I'm not saying that that's gospel. It could be wrong. It could turn out to, in 10 years, we find out different information. What I'm saying is for optimum results, you want clean, dry skin, decently low or normal body temperature for optimum results. Sure, you can use it in the sauna. People do it all the time. We have people that love doing and combining the therapy. And I get it. If you don't have time to do it separately, you don't have time. It's okay. But I can just share with you what I use and what I do, and that's the GembaRed overclocked. I like it. If you can't afford that one, the regular GembaRed panel is also good. I have both. I'll post screenshots below. I've tested these body voltage, electric fields, and magnetic fields, and they're very, very good. A lot of panels at treatment distance still have high EMF. I stay away from things like a Juve panel because it's plastic, it's ungrounded. For one, I don't want a plastic housed light. And for two, it's ungrounded. So like electric fields literally pass right through it. Like it's the dumbest thing ever. The panel wouldn't have any electric fields if they just had a grounded cage that it was mounted in, or chassis, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, Andrew has a great Black Friday promo. I don't know all the prices for the different models. Check it out. You can use coupon code JUSTICE for a little extra discount, I believe. I don't know what it is. I don't know if he lets you stack coupons or whatever. But generally, with my discount code, I think it's lowercase justice, JUSTICE, at checkout, that gives you a small discount. And then the prices that he has this week are crazy. And so the equipment is good. I'll post screenshots below. I don't talk about this stuff a ton because I haven't really concluded like my own little tests. But what I can tell you is from the panels that I've tested so far, these stand out. The information stands out, the support stands out. And if you go read his blog at GembaRed.com, there's a ton of stuff on there about red light therapy research, and it'll kind of summarize for you some of the PubMed studies and really steer you in the right direction. He doesn't try and get off the beaten path too far away from the research and sell you some mumbo jumbo stuff or put blue lights that are selectable in his panels or do like this crazy pulsing or like get into the lens angle and stuff like that to where it's way out of proportion, or you get hot spots in one part of the output throw from the light itself. And so I really like that. I think it's really of service to people because it teaches you how to get the best equipment for what you're trying to accomplish. And it also doesn't have your head way out in left field on things that don't matter, and so that you're actually getting the benefits of true red light therapy. Much like we try to tell people about this stuff that do the full spectrum sauna thing. And, for years and years, they've never really experienced what it's like to get real red light therapy unless you have like a clear light sanctuary with the red light therapy add-on. But even then, why would you need to add red light therapy to a full spectrum sauna if you already have a full spectrum sauna that has near, mid, and far, right? Like it's the whole thing that we get into on certified saunas. You see on the certified sauna list, clear light saunas are recommended, but not the sanctuary. Why is that? Well, because the whole idea of it, the whole premise of it is a little bit flawed. And so people go for years and they've never experienced, red light therapy. Well, if you'd like to try red light therapy, I would encourage you to check out Andrew's stuff. Go to GembaRed.com, use code JUSTICE at checkout for a Black Friday deal. And I think he has some killer prices this week. Really good, solid products. They don't break. They're awesome. If you need anything, Andrew's amazing. Highly recommended.